do a quick energy check-in for the collective. What do we have? Kindness, release, setting oneself free. 29, gardens, and home. Okay, significant numbers. You could be born on the 17th, the 28th, the 29th, or the 18th. The 9th, the 11th, the 10th, and the 10th again. Could October, yeah, October could actually be significant. November and August, September. Okay, so you are somebody, you're a very kind soul, a very kind person, but you are struggling to release something and it is holding you back. So you need to start honing in on your gardens, on help from your higher being. Look at where you are now and look at where your higher self would expect you to be. And then you've got home, safe haven, comfort zone. So you're a home bird. You're somebody that likes to be at home, likes to take care of the home. And again, going back to this kindness, that links in with the home, that you've got love in action kind of thing. You like to put love into action. But there's a need for release. There's a need for sort of setting yourself free from something, maybe from not all your responsibilities. If you are responsible for others, then you do have your obligations. And you probably do want to. You're that kind of person. You're that kind of person. You do want to do that. But you've got to release and set yourself free from some things that are burdensome, that don't need to be. They just don't actually need to be as burdensome as what they are. So let's just clarify a bit with tarot. Clarify. 5 of Cups. Woo! In the reverse. I'm not taking all them. 5 of Cups in the reverse. On top of kindness. You need to be kind to yourself. So I do get that some people could actually take advantage of your kindness. Justice, that was just there in the reverse, which is speaks for itself. I'm going to keep that out. Which is unfair. People taking advantage of kindness. It's just, well, it's just not right. Tell me about this release. What does the collective need to, that wants to come out. Release this 6 of Pentacles, where you're probably overgiving. You're overgiving in a situation. That is what needs to be released. Oh my cards, my deck's not in reverse. Devil at the bottom. Page of Swords. There's something, I feel like you're somebody as well that is holding back, like speaking your truth. That is like when someone's like miffed you off or upset you in some way, you've got into this habit of not saying anything, of just letting it be. So you need to release that. You need to, since when did you become a doormat? So you do need to release that. Talk to me about gardens. 10 of Pentacles. Why are they all falling out in reverse? 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. Basically, if you don't harness on this, if you don't stop this overgiving, if you don't stop this holding back, biting your tongue, not being true to yourself, letting other people have their say, you not having yours, you're putting a boundary between you and your 10 of Pentacles, you and your abundance. Okay. Also, I did just get there. What? Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. So before that came out, I was going to say you might have already almost reached your 10 of Pentacles, but somebody is sort of taking their fill from it as well. But they might not have necessarily put in as much of the graft as what you have done. I've just got like somebody taking gardens. Yeah, you need to see. Whoa, was that? Oh, I've missed it now. The 4 of Pentacles was just at the bottom of the deck. So that's security. That's holding on to what is yours. So you need to just be a bit more guarded with, it's either time, possessions, energy, money. But there's something that you need to be, your higher self is sort of guiding you to look after what is yours. So you're not left without. The Hermit in reverse. Now my deck's in reverse. What am I doing with this? Well, it must be happening for a reason. So home, the Hermit in reverse. So yes, enjoy your home, nurture your home, take care of your home, but just beware of falling into that hermit mode. Don't spend too much time at home. Then home then begins to feel like a bit of a prison that you create. Turned it up right. It keeps turning. What am I doing with this deck? Anyway, the Knight of Swords in reverse. So the Knight of Swords in the reverse, that is somebody. If it was upright, that would be someone that is assertive, that is direct, that is quite forceful. So again, I just get like this feeling like in the home, if you are the king or queen of this castle, you're just not acting like it at this time. You're letting the, what is a nice way of putting it? Basically, you're letting the help run the show. You know, like the employees or let's say the kids, whatever, in-laws, whoever else is living in your home, which is your home, you're sort of letting other people rule the roost. That's what I'm getting from that. Ace of Wands. Time for a new start. Time for a new beginning. You need to get your fire back. And the Ace of Wands has fallen out. You need to get your fire back. I think... I dare say that this is someone that has gone on a healing journey that has healed a bit too much, and now you're just like that laid back, you are literally flat on your back at home. It's no. Something needs to change. Three of Swords, because you're not happy. When all is said and done, you might be making everybody else happy, but you're not happy. Give us some more. Queen of Swords, yes. Yes, it is time to harness the Queen of Swords energy. I take absolutely no shit. I am not vulnerable. I am strong, independent. I've got values. I've got boundaries. I respect myself. I'm intellectual. And you're just not going to mess with me anymore. That is what the Queen of Swords is saying. And she sees through lies. She sees through deceit. And she basically cuts your fucking head off. She catches you. That is what you need to do. That is the energy that you need to get. What are them two that wanted to fall? Upside down. Again, my deck is not upside down. So yes, doing this, that Four of Cups in reverse. So that fed up, that defeated, that isolated, you're going to come out of that energy. And the Ten of Swords in the reverse. You're basically stabbing yourself in the back. Nobody else is doing this to you but you. You're allowing this to happen. And people around you are probably not intentionally like trying to, like, let's just say, abuse your kindness. They're doing it because you're just letting them. You're just letting them. They think you're happy to do it. So I'm not calling anybody around you. It's just that people think that this is the way you want it to be. And you don't. So Queen of Swords, you need to speak up. Shaking my head here. Shaking my head at you. Let's get some energy healing just to send you on your way with a bit of advice and guidance. Interesting read. Very interesting read. Some energy healing, please, for the collective. Energy healing for the collective. Give us another one. Woo. Okay. So, success is there. It is your choice whether you get it or not. Success. I grow and thrive in the universe. I discover the purity of my heart and the higher wisdom that guides me toward victory. I direct my thoughts towards clarity and nurture wisdom, love and goodness within me. I am free now and I succeed in my life. Well, if that is not Queen of Swords energy, I don't know what is. Choice. I choose serenity, light and positive energy. No matter what I go through, I choose happiness. I rise above fear and direct my thoughts to God. So if your fear is that these people aren't going to want you around, they're not going to love you, they're not going to think as highly of you as you'd like to think that they will, well, you need to let go of that fear. You need to let go of that fear because you are worthy, you are valued. It seems like whoever is on this table are very, very significant person in a group of people, let's say a group, team, family, set of friends. You are very valued member of whatever setting it is. And you need to rise above that fear that you'll be viewed any differently. Oh, yes. Yes. That is your read. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found that release that you need and that you stick to it. Listen to your higher self. Listen to me. Yeah, and take care until next time. Thank you.